InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
My name is Mina Chimsonwokoro from Federal Government Academy, Niger State.
My name is Wanko Emmanuel and I'm from Jetta Comprehensive Secondary School, Rivers State.
My name is Kilebi Praise from Sangba Comprehensive College, Ondo State.
My name is Sofo David and I'm from Mena College, Lagos State.
My name is Akinola Mufulua from the Ambassadors College, Ondo State.
My name is Nemeka Mejian Amarachi from Matamabli Secondary School, Umoji, Anambra State.
My name is Uwiu Chidalu. I'm from Penny International College, Surulere, Lagos State.
My name is Festus Emily Daniel. I'm from Greater Tumo International College, Agri Akoko, Ondo State.
In the words of B.B. King, the beautiful thing about learning is that nobody, I repeat, nobody can ever take it away from you. Welcome to another exhilarating episode of the biggest entertainment TV quiz show in Africa, InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 5.0, proudly switched on by IntersWitch. Never stop. It's another preliminary episode, and I have yet again another 9 sets of brilliant Super SPAKs that are willing to fight to the later for their spot in the semi-final stage of the competition. Super SPAKs, I'm very excited to meet you all. I hope you're excited to see me as well. Okay, without further ado, I'd like to get down to the business of the day. But first, we need to celebrate our SPAK hero. But that would be after this break.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago in a humble university dorm room where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans. But innovation lit our eyes with a fire to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch. It was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at IntersWitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
Dr. Toluwalashe Ajayi, the 7-year-old girl who stepped into the United States as a political refugee from Nigeria, is today a distinguished pediatrician and medical researcher. How did this happen? A distasteful experience with the public health system, which made her feel less human as a young girl in the 80s, fueled her avidity to become a medical doctor. So no child has to undergo the same. Dr. Ajayi attended medical school at the University of Kansas, did a pediatric residency at the University of Kansas Medical Center, and trained in adult and pediatric palliative medicine at the Institute for Palliative Medicine at San Diego Hospice. She is an assistant clinical professor of pediatrics at UC San Diego School of Medicine. In the 152-year history of San Diego County Medical Society, Dr. Ajayi is the first Black woman to be elected president. The first-generation immigrant and mother of 3, uses her outlook and voice to smash obstacles to quality physician-led care for all patients, while ensuring our fellow medical practitioners regain their joy in the practice of medicine.
Wow, simply brilliant. Breaking a 152-year record. I don't know about you, but that was truly mind-blowing. Thank you so much for doing all you do, Dr. Ajayi. I'm truly inspired, and I'm sure my Super SPAKs are inspired as well. David, do you have any cool scientific facts for me, David?
Yeah. Okay, I have a fact about the deepest part of the ocean. And it's located southwestern area of the Pacific Ocean. It's called the Challenger Deep, and it's approximately 11,000 meters deep.
Wow. Okay. I hope you don't plan to go there. InterswitchSPAK is played in 2 levels, Foundation and Advanced. In the Foundation round, you all have equal chances to attempt 16 general science questions within a 15-second window. Marks will be awarded based on individual accuracy and speed. For questions in this round, the first 5 Super SPAKs to get the correct answer will earn a maximum of 10 points, while others with the correct answer to the same question will earn 5 points. Super SPAKs, please make sure you impute your answer within the 15-second window. If you're ready, I am. Here comes Foundation round question 1. The unit of momentum is A, Newton meter, B, Newton meter second, C, Newton seconds, D, Joule seconds. The unit of momentum is. Question 2. What is the part labeled 3 in the structure above? A, epicarp, B, monocarp, C, endocarp, D, seed. What is the part labeled 3 in the structure above? The answer is endocarp, option C. Question 3. How many valence electrons are in argon? A, 6, B, 7, C, 5, D, 8. How many valence electrons are in argon? Correct answer is option D, which is 8. Question 4. What is the IUPAC name of the compound above? A, benzene, B, cyclobutane, C, cyclohexane, D, pentane. What is the IUPAC name of the compound above? Correct answer is cyclohexane. Question 5. What is the functional unit of a mammalian kidney? A, urethra, B, glomerulus, C, ureter, D, nephron. What is the functional unit of a mammalian kidney? Who wants to tell us why it's the functional unit? So when they say something is the functional unit, why? David?
Functional unit of a mammalian kidney because, like, on its own, or a single nephron carries out almost all the processes that are involved in the kidney. And the function of the kidney is some of the function of all the nephrons. So I think nephron is the functional unit of the kidney.
Very smart answer. Well done, David. Question 6. Point A in the image represents A, maximum load, B, yield point, C, breaking point, D, elastic limit. Point A in the image represents. The correct answer is elastic limit. Question 7. A mixture consisting of 2 or more phases is known as what? Is it homogeneous mixture, heterogeneous mixture, homologous mixture, mixed solution? A mixture consisting of 2 or more phases is known as. Correct answer is heterogeneous mixture. We're now halfway through the foundation round. The foundation round will continue after this break. Stay with us. It is now time for our home quiz. 10 smart viewers will win 10,000 Naira each by simply answering our home quiz correctly. Please note that this is only open to Quick Teller subscribers. So if you do not have a Quick Teller account, just download it and register your account. You can start winning. That's simple. Here comes your home quiz question.
Infective hepatitis is a disease of the A, heart, B, kidney, C, pancreas, D, liver.
In 2018,
IntersWitch started a journey to change the future of African students through STEM education, a niche with very powerful tool for growth and development of the African continent.
Sometimes all you need to do is just ignite something. The thing is there already, the passion is there, but sometimes that ignition creates the right spark to move us in the right direction. And I think what InterswitchSPAK has done is to create that spark.
Since then, we have directly reached over 80,000 students and over 6,000 schools' participation in Nigeria with the InterswitchSPAK initiative. With over $6 million committed towards STEM-focused impact across Africa, InterswitchSPAK has fulfilled the dreams of at least 45 SPAK stars in Nigeria to pursue their tertiary education at reputable schools in Nigeria, UK, and beyond. Through initiatives like this, IntersWitch continues to inspire Africa to greatness. IntersWitch, never stop.
Welcome back to InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 5.0. Before we went on the break, the Super SPAKs have attempted the 8 questions in the foundation round, the first set of questions. Now they're about to attempt the next 8 questions. Question 8. What is the value of pi to 4 decimal number? A, 3.1420. B, 3.1415. C, 3.1428. D, 3.1416. What is the value of pi to 4 decimal number? Correct answer is 3.1416, which is option D. Question 9. What is the radioactive isotope of hydrogen? A, protium. B, tritium. C, proton. D, deuterium. What is the radioactive isotope of hydrogen? Super SPAKs, you're doing well. Keep up this pace. Question 10. What number is represented in binary as 100? A, 3. B, 8. C, 4. D, 5. What number is represented in binary as 100? Munachi, what was your answer?
Option C.
How did you get there?
Well, in binary, we express the terms as an expansion of powers of 2. So it's 1 times 2 raised to the power of 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 1 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 0, which is 4.
Well, you're absolutely correct. Well done. The correct answer is 4, option C. Question 11. An association between living organisms in which one lives and feeds at the expense of the other organisms is known as A, saprophytic. B, commensalism. C, predation. D, parasitism. Correct answer is parasitism. Question 12. The watt is equivalent to A, Newton meter per second square. B, Newton seconds. C, Newton per second. D, Newton meter per seconds. The watt is equivalent to. Well done. Question 13. If n minus 2 square sided figure has n diagonals, find n for a 25-sided figure. A, 8. B, 7. C, 10. D, 9. Correct answer is 7. Akinola? Yes. You were the only one that got the answer. Tell me about it.
The n minus 2 squared sided figure, and then we are given a 25-sided figure. So I knew n minus 2 squared must be equals to 25. When I took the root of both sides, I got n minus 2 is 5, so n has to be 7, and that was option B.
If you continue like this, you might just make it to the semi-finals. Well done. Question 14. The following are scalar quantities except A, distance. B, density. C, torque. D, capacitance. The following are scalar quantities except. The answer is torque. Question 15. We're now 2 questions away from the end of the foundation round. In the figure A, B, C are parallel lines. The value of x is A, 35 degrees, B, 55 degrees, C, 60 degrees, D, 65 degrees. In the figure, A, B, C are parallel lines. The value of x is. Correct answer is 65, option D. Final question. Super SPAKs, are you ready for this one?
Yes, sir.
Question 16. Which of the following is a biotic factor? A, bacteria. B, temperature. C, rainfall. D, light. Which of the following is a biotic factor? A is the correct answer. Bacteria, option A. Well done, Super SPAKs. You've done very, very well. So whatever happens from here on, do not take it to heart. Chidalo. My friend, how are you feeling?
Nervous.
So I have good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
Good news.
The good news is, at least you've made it to the advanced level. Congratulations, you're through to the advanced level. Also joining Chidalo with 125 points and an average response time of 5.2 is Akinola, followed by David and Mary Jane, and of course, Monachi. To the rest of my Super SPAKs, unfortunately, this is where the SPAK journey ends. All the best, and I wish you the very best of luck. It's still InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition, Nigeria 5.0. When we come back from the break, the advanced round will continue. Stay with us.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago, in a humble university dorm room, where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans. But innovation lit our eyes with a fire, to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch, it was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at IntersWitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
Welcome back. This is InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 5.0, proudly powered by IntersWitch. Never stop. My 5 Super SPAKs will take turns to select from 5 subject areas, from where we will select 15 questions specifically for them. Now you will take turns to select those questions and make sure you answer your 15 questions within 45 seconds. If you do not know the answer to a particular question, do not worry, I'll get back to it, provided we still have time. All you need to do is say pass, and I move on to the next question. Do we understand? Yes. To determine the order of play, our Super SPAKs must first solve a puzzle, with the fastest to solve the puzzle going first. It is time to take a turn. Match the following countries with their respective continents. The countries are Iran, Kenya, France, and Mexico. The continents, Monachi is first to solve it. The continents are Asia, Africa, Europe, North America. Akinola is next to solve it. Yes, David is next to solve it. It is now between Mary Jane and Chidalo. All right, now we have our order of play. Monachi, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Monachi Msomokoro, and I am ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. What is the molecular formula of a compound that has empirical formula of CH2 and molecular mass of 28?
C2H4.
Atoms having an equal number of neutrons are called
isotones.
What is the number of electrons in a magnesium atom?
Pass.
The temperature of minus 83 degrees Celsius corresponds to an absolute temperature of? A flasher generates 3,000 regular flashes in 1 minute. The period of the flash is? An anchored sheep is hit by wave crest every 10 seconds. If the wave crests are 50 meters apart, the velocity of the wave is? That's your last question. Take your time. So last question.
5.
Well done, Monachi. Akinola, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Akinola Mufolua, and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. What type of bond is formed between
ionic?
The degree of randomness or
entropy.
Elements having the same number of protons but different mass numbers are called?
Isotopes.
Simplify 11011 base 2 minus 1100 base 2.
Skip.
What is the place of 6 in the number 0.
Thousands.
A wristwatch bought for 750 naira was resold for
20%.
What is sine minus 30?
Minus half.
Factorize a
A
squared.
minus 2 squared.
Evaluate log.
Half.
A body emits 60 vibrations per second of waves traveling at 30 meters per second. The wavelength of
0.5.
This is your last question. A stretched string has a fundamental frequency of 20 hertz. The number of overtones between 20 hertz and 90 hertz is your last question.
3.
Well done, Aki Ola. The man that killed Goliath. I hope you are ready to slay the Goliaths of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Sofo David, and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. What is an area occupied by biotic community?
Skip.
A community of plants and animals functioning together.
Ecosystem.
The organelle for movement in Chlamydomonas
Flagella.
What is the degree of saltiness or
Salinity.
the ability of living organisms to
Reproduction.
What type of metamorphosis does?
Incomplete.
What group in the periodic table are alkalic earth
Group 2.
metals? The most well-known ring structure that possesses double bonds is?
Carbon.
What is the period of the element whose ground state electron configuration is represented as follows: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6? 2. The object and image distance of a pin are 25 centimeter and 50 centimeter respectively. What is the magnification of the image?
Half.
The ability of the eye to focus objects placed various distances.
Accommodation.
The lack of power of accommodation due to the hardening of the eye is called, that's your last question.
Cataract.
Well done, David. Chidalo, if you're confident, I am. Are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Chidalo Mwiwu and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. The rate at which organisms die in a habitat is called?
Mortality.
What is the movement of organisms from different habitat into a new habitat?
Immigration.
The number of individual organisms per unit area or volume of the habitat is known
Population density.
as? Red blood cells are also called?
Erythrocytes.
White blood cells are also called?
Leukocytes.
What in the blood converts fibrinogen into fibrin?
Skip.
The muscles of the heart are?
Cardiac muscles.
The valve between the left auricle and the left ventricle is?
Skip.
The central wall that divides the heart into right and left half is known as?
Skip.
Factorize x squared minus 4. That's your last question.
X squared minus 2 or x equals 2.
Well done, Chidalo. Mary J, are you ready to SPAK?
Name is Meka Merijan and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. What is the oxidation number of any?
0.
Which subatomic particle is negatively charged?
Electron.
Atoms in the molecule are held together by?
Covalent bond.
What is the other name of alkene?
Skip.
What must remain constant if Boyle's law is
Temperature.
How many protons are found in the nucleus of
Skip.
what? The frequency of a wave having a wave. The rotating disk in a siren has 30 holes.
1.5.
The distance between the center of curvature and the pole is? The distance between the center of curvature and the pole is?
Radius.
Given that P equals 1, 3, 4 and T equals 2, 3, 4, then P is P.
3, 4.
Factorize B squared plus.
Skip.
Evaluate log 64 base 4.
3.
Well done, Mary Jane. Super SPAKs, congratulations. You have done exceedingly well. And I can tell you that all your scores are very close and anybody could go home. And also, anybody could qualify. Chidalo, what do you like to do when you're not reading?
I like cooking.
You like cooking? Ah, what are your favorite meals to prepare?
I like bitter leaf soup and semo.
Bitter leaf soup and semo. Ah! I like you, Chidalo. Bitter leaf soup. Anyways, I hope you'll be able to eat bitter leaf soup and semo after this. Well, Chidalo, I'm sorry to break this to you. After all said and done, you were very, very close to leaving this competition. Congratulations, you've made it to the semi-final stage. Congratulations. Also joining Chidalo with a total of 200 points. Akinola, you were scared, you thought you did not perform well, but you actually got 10 questions out of 15 correct. So you were the highest, 200 points. Congratulations to you. Also tied with Chidalo with 140 points is David. Congrats, you've made it to the semi-final stage of this competition. To Mary Jane and Munachi, my lovely Super SPAKs, thank you so much. You've done so well. But this is where your SPAK journey ends. And there you have it. Chidalo, Akinola, and David are through to the semi-final stage of this competition. Join us next week as we see another set of Super SPAKs compete for their spots at the semi-finals. It is still the biggest quiz show on the continent, InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 5.0. Please join the conversation on all our social media platforms at InterswitchSPAK. My name is Hero Daniels. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsor, IntersWitch. And remember, never stop.
InterswitchSPAK is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.